I'm pretty sure everything.
It's your girls, it's your girls. Ooh, it's your girls, it's your girls. Welcome back.
That was a good one, friend.
That was
a good one.
I need to start practicing for real so I can try to get me a sound recording something. Speaking of, first of all, thank y'all for pulling back up on us. But speaking of that, dude, I had a little event this weekend. I had to go speak at, and it was some candidates for, running for different state stuff. And the woman was like, "You said you got a podcast? I just love your voice. Turn me up."
Why they tell you that? What
Shouldn't
they
have
tell
told
you
me
that
that. Should have told me that because that really turned me up.
I know it did. I ain't even get to. She gonna forget every time. It's me. I'm Consuela.
It's your girl K.E.
Cause you just.
I wanted to jump right in because you done made me think about that. I forgot to tell you about that.
Oh, but while we on singing and music, your shirt.
Yes. For those of you who have been already locked in with us, we got a new website, www.weaintgotyet.com. You can get on there, check out all the different things that we're doing. You can support us, you can donate. But those specifically who are already buying the merch, who are buying our shirts, shout out to you.
Thank y'all.
And as I say that, if you've seen our commercial, we've dropped it on the beginning and the end, some in the middle of our different episodes over the past couple weeks. Mm-hmm. The music that's on that commercial was by Sush Montana.
So
shout out to Cub, man. Sush Montana. If you don't follow him, go check him out on social media. He's great. He's a local artist here in the state of Arkansas. That's our guy. So shout out to him for allowing us to use his music to help sell our shirts. So I figured I help him.
See,
check out my
Cub. That works.
Check out my Cub.
Help each other. You see.
Help me, I help you. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. See shout out to my Cub, man. So y'all go lock in with Sush Montana.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. We hit on Cam Newton.
Just a touch.
A little bit in the media episode. But you didn't really tell what your thought process was about that.
Yeah, we really didn't get a chance to get really deep in it because we knew we was just going to have an episode coming up that we really wanted to dive completely in it. So for those of you who know Cam Newton, first of all, I don't know if I told you this, but Cam Newton used to be my favorite football player growing up. Did I tell you that?
I think you told me that before, yeah.
I'm talking about the entire team. When dude used to play football, he used to run out and bust his shirt open like he was Superman.
Not you was busting your shirt
I was
open.
doing that. You know how you run out, when you're in the starting lineup, you run out, hit the hands and stuff like that. I turn around to the crowd and I'm going to go boom. Like I'm because fit go crazy on the boards.
Anyway.
So I used to do that. That Cam, I've been locked in with Cam for a long time, needless to say. Okay, so I just can't rock with him now, man. Like I love Cam and I'm glad that he is himself. I'm glad that he's doing well outside of football. He's using these different channels. He has a podcast, Funky Friday. I love that for him. But the episode he had, do you remember her name? I can't remember her name.
Is her name Dr. something Brown?
Something like that.
I don't know.
But that's the first time I ever heard of the lady.
Me too.
I really need to be investigating because she's a part of NAACP. I want to say she's a president somewhere in there. Boom. So she had a interview with him, and the interview was about they hit on like blended families just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it maybe not the most traditional way to say blended families, but she talked about broken families.
That
Yes.
She said broken homes, families. Yeah.
And he got mad. How you gonna call and say he, making broken homes? But when you think about it, that's what he's doing.
What you're doing, sir?
Yeah, it's what he's essentially doing. Now she talked a lot at him. To me, I don't think he didn't receive any of that she was talking about.
Yeah, you could tell he was like it was going in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, because he don't believe in that. He believe in something's hard to tell people that they doing stuff wrong and for them to accept that.
He gives polygamy to me.
So?
That's what it gives.
That's probably what it is. Like
that's what it gives to me. I don't know. I could be wrong,
like
sir.
their sister wives. Well, ain't no wives.
None.
So
wait, was he married to the first mama? The first baby mama?
Was that the first baby mama? I'm not sure. I know he was married to one of them.
The one that got the most.
She got a lot of kids with him, and then he cheated on her and got somebody else pregnant or something like that, right? Something.
I just know it's a lot of them. Children's
yeah. He thinks it's okay. He really thinks it's okay. He's proud of that.
He said he want more kids, but when I'm just not going past that. When she asked about the wife or something, and he was like, when God sent him a wife or something. But so that, do you not have intentions on marrying the lady that just had you?
No. Yeah.
And I wonder how that made her feel, because you remember when she did that stand-up show and when she was pregnant, she was like some about people talking about her because she having a kid with him, and she was like, but he a $10 million something, he a $1 million man or something like that.
I think you got it. She is also a comedian. She was doing stand-up, so I don't think you could take that specific statement for her. She is clickbait. 1, 2, people laugh.
It was clickbait, but
you know,
it might
because I didn't know her before that.
She play on, you don't watch Sisters? She used to be on Instagram. Her name was like Toya Turnup, and she had that gold tooth for her mouth.
I haven't seen it, but needless to say, those type of situations are very common in our community, and all guys be like is, I take care of my kids. Well, what does it mean to take care of your kid?
Because when they say that, they think because they throw a little bread, pick them up from school, take them to McDonald's, get a little 1, 2, then they done took care of their kid.
Yeah.
But because people always say it, but it's so true. Kids don't remember money like that. They remember time. Was my dad there? Was my mom there? Like, that's what kids remember.
I would agree.
So,
I come from a divorced home.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
but your parents
I
were
was gonna
together.
say I don't come from, but
your parents were together like
until I was like 13, 14. 13, yeah.
Yeah, I was like 5, 6 when my parents got divorced.
That's Riri's age. Riri was like that.
Yeah.
So
the memories that I have is like my dad like sleep on the couch. Most of the memories that I have are like post the divorce, like him not being at home. I don't have those long-term memories.
You gotta tell the TikTok story, because that done tickle me.
Oh yeah. So the reason we even had this episode that we decided to like do this, I gotta remember now because it's been a while. But we was like, we definitely need to have this conversation. It was okay. I gotta give you the background. It's a guy who has a TikTok where he just tells stories that people submit. Well, it's this white guy. This is the story. It's a white guy and he has a mixed daughter. She's mixed with black and white. All right. The mixed daughter is living with him. He just married a new woman who is white, and her 2 kids are white as well. She have those 2 kids outside of the husband with her ex-husband. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is a true blended family, right? It's her kids, his kids. They living in his home together.
Emphasis
on his home. Okay, he paid. Get paid, young. Get paid. He paid, right? So he's the breadwinner in the home. He has a mixed daughter. The very first issue that was presented in the story is that the other 2 daughters were upset because they felt like he spent more money on his daughter. And the reference was all of her hair products. Talk about that, mixed lady.
First of all, them products are expensive.
Hold on.
Look, don't get me started.
Definitely expensive. And I'm going to tell you about the hair. Talk about on the way in here today.
So I had some hair. I had a little bun up there and some hair down in the back. But it was raining. It wasn't even raining a lot, but any little drizzle would make my hair poof up. So I had to go put all of it in a bun so it wouldn't get wet and poof up. Because it's straight still, and I don't want it curly yet. So I had to go put it in a bun.
Yes. So to say that you are mixed, you have a different consistency. What is it? What is the words that should be said regarding that? You ain't got 4C hair, or what is it? 1A. You know how they got numbers. The letters and the numbers. They got numbers and letters for hair.
It's curly. Yeah. It's naturally curly.
And kinky.
Kinky, curly, and big. Y'all don't see me sitting up here with that fro on my head.
Yeah, so water's gonna make it go poof. So do you have a lot of hair products that you have to use for your hair?
Yes, and it also, like, if the girl got a lot of hair, that's more product you got to use, right. You know, as opposed to somebody that had, like my sister, her hair is, like, fine. It's not as thick as mine, so she
got that Mexican hair.
Yeah, she took the Mexican side.
Yeah.
So, you know, all that stuff come into play. Then you got to get the right products. So all of the products not expensive, but the right ones are, and you got to get all the steps, the curl cream, the curl jelly, the conditioner, the leave-in. You got to get all the things. So that
edge
matters.
control, all kinds of stuff for women of color's hair.
Yes.
There's different things that you need. Okay, so lots of products, different prices, right? So that's just on the education side for this conversation, for this story. Okay, so back into the story. So he was trying to explain to them this, and they were at a table, and they were having this conversation, and at dinner, and they get into it. The kids storm out, and I can't remember. They said something that was antagonizing to the girl. They said something to her. I can't remember exactly what was said. I really wish I really should have went and looked at the video again before I got in here.
They was picking with that girl.
They was picking with her. And whatever they said, she got on their ass. She was not playing. She done beat both sisters up upstairs.
As she should.
And when Daddy got up there, he made it clear, like, y'all need to leave her alone. Because they always constantly picking at her and just being antagonizing on some little Karen stuff. You know, the mom was like, you need to discipline your child. He was like, no, you need to get your kids.
Right.
Because they keep picking with my daughter, blah, blah, blah. A lot of back and forth, right? He ended up telling the mom, they got one more time. He didn't even really discipline his kid for beating him up. Because whatever they did, I can't remember. I'm going to have to go look it up. Whatever they did, that it was outrageous. They should have got their ass towed up. So that get past that, he told them they got one more time, or they gonna have to go stay with their dad because I'm not having it. They gonna stop treating my child like that. So they go with they didn't want to go stay with their dad, so they cleared it up. They cleaned it up for a couple months. Well, they had grades came out. Everybody had A's. Woo. Great. Everybody got A's. So let's decide where we're gonna take y'all on vacation to celebrate. You know, y'all having good grades, doing what y'all supposed to do. Blah blah blah.
I'm trying to contain my laugh because
it's wild. It's wild. So I got here to tell the story. So the little girls, well, first of all, they ain't little girls.
They teenagers.
One was like 16 or 17, the oldest, and then other ones was like the same age. So I want to say they might have been 15 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So they decided where they wanted to go. I think they wanted to go like to Rome or France or something like that. But the mixed daughter, she wanted to go to Tokyo. Well, they put the stuff in the bag. They picked it out. Tokyo won. They were pissed. Why we got to go? We both want to go here. Blah,
they
blah,
did
blah.
not like that girl.
They didn't. They was really hating. They was really hating. He was like, well, we're going to go to Tokyo. We did it. We said what the rules were. It just happened to be Tokyo when they picked it out. And cool, we're going to Tokyo. They get to Tokyo, friend. They get to Tokyo. Mom and dad have their own room at the resort or hotel or whatever it was. And then the three blended family sisters have to share a room. Well, the room had a pull-out couch and 2 beds. Immediately when the 2 biological sisters get there, they come in, they take both beds.
I'm getting mad just thinking about this.
Yeah, they take both beds, okay? That wasn't the issue that they take both beds. They took both beds and also put all their stuff on the couch. So then
where I'm asleep.
Then his daughter, his biological daughter, it's like, hey, guys, can you move your stuff or whatever? You know, I don't mind sleeping on the couch. I'll just take the couch, which is odd. That's really messed up. Me and my sister would have got, like, biological sister could have got in one bed, and then they could have had a bed, and then all y'all stuff could have got on to pull out on the couch or whatever.
Meek.
Expeditiously. You know, so she was like, I don't mind sleeping on the couch. You know, can y'all just get y'all stuff? They refused to move their stuff, so she called her dad. So her
Tell
dad,
my daddy.
Called her dad, hey, Dad, you know, I don't have anywhere to sleep. He's like, what do you mean? It's 2 beds and a pull-out in there. She was like, well, I don't mind that they got both beds, but like they won't move their things off of the couch so I can sleep on the couch. He pulls up. As he pulls up, he's like, hey, girls, can you guys, you know, move your things or whatever? And they was like, no, because where are we going to put our stuff, on the floor?
Duh, stupid.
So the mom pulls up and she comes and she's like, you know, she gets caught up to speed on what's going on. And then he's like, you know, have them move their things or whatever so she can, you know, take the couch. And she was like, you know, I mean, she can sleep on the floor. Why would she say something like that?
Why?
I would have told if I'm going to say something like that, I would have told my kids, hey, you want her to sleep on the floor? How about one of y'all sleep on the floor? She'll take the bed. And I would have put the oldest one on the floor. Just for leading that foolery. Crazy work, right? All right, let me get into it. Let me go and get past it. So the dad, like, absolutely not. my daughter's not sleeping on the floor. They get into it, boom, he leaves the room. He goes back to their room and he lays across the bed. And she's like, well, can you like move over? He was like, no. You're gonna sleep on the floor.
Right, give you a taste of your own medicine.
So she throws a fit. They get into it. You know, he's like, nope, don't worry about it. Oh, I missed something. He ended up buying his daughter her own room.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I forgot about that.
I can fix this.
Yeah, I can fix it. She'll just get her own room. Her daughters were so upset about it. They was like, well, if anybody should got their own room, I'm the oldest. I should have got my own room. So he was like, no. You stay in this room. She's going to get her own room. They threw a fit about it. Then he went to his room and laid across the bed. He told his wife she could sleep on the floor. She was like, well, why would I sleep on the floor? Blah, blah, blah. He said, well, you wanted my daughter to sleep on the floor, so the floor is an acceptable sleeping space, but how about you sleep on it? I'll rock with him.
How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that? I love that. He was with all the smoke about his mixed daughter, because don't play with me. Because first of all, if I call her mama, it's finna go crazy. So anyway, he ended up like the next day, him and his daughter went back, you know, they started to spend time together. He shot his ex-wife a text, his wife at this time. He shot her a text, was like, you and your daughters, you need to figure out where you're going to stay. And he told her that night because he ended up going to the room with his daughter. Figure out where you're going to stay because I've canceled y'all room and y'all flights.
Boom.
And then he was like, and you need to move out. So they got into him and his daughter enjoyed the trip in Tokyo. He had his mom and his brother change the locks on his house back in she really done blew it. He didn't cut her off.
That's my dude. That's my dude right there. I need to meet him.
Get down into the very end. He fly back from Tokyo. Him and his daughter come home. He knew that they knew what time they were supposed to be returning. They end up coming by the house. He's like, y'all don't live here. That's dead. Get y'all stuff. Y'all got this much time to get out of my house. Well, rules are like, you can't just kick people out. You got to get them time. Mm-hmm. When the woman was playing all these games with him, the man was like, no, y'all getting out right now today. He started going crazy. She started going crazy, called his daughter the N-word. You gonna let that break us up, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh no, expeditiously called the police for threatening his daughter.
Called the po-po, ho.
Got a restraining order on her. It was all crazy. So needless to say, blended families.
Boy, cause there's some shit there.
That's hell. And not even just blended family, that's a racially blended family as well that brings a lot different stuff to it.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
What would you have done in his position?
Exactly what he did.
I don't know. He apologized. He ended up apologizing to his daughter.
Oh.
For letting it go on so long. I think he was with the woman for like 2 years.
Yeah, he should have apologized for that then. Because I know that wasn't their first time starting that foolery.
I don't know how he got married to start it off.
Right.
Because I can see,
if he obviously he had money, so the wife might have been playing it cool in the beginning, like, not messed up. Yeah. I love your kid too, just to.
That's true.
Get on in there.
But yeah. Her whole life would have changed. I think I probably would have did exactly what he did too.
My whole life
has changed since you came in. I knew back then.
Hey.
You were that special one. I'm so in love.
We always got to throw a song in there.
Got a little song. Anyway, so getting back into it. We've come from divorced families, man. I've never lived with my father. You've lived with your dad, right? Mm-hmm. I think I said, obviously my parents were together till I was like 5 or 6. I have no recollection of that other than
you like your daddy's wife? What? Do you like her?
She cool.
She cool.
I don't really got she's never done anything directly to me.
Yeah.
I love the way that you say my dad's wife.
Because that's, yeah.
I don't call she's not my mom. She's not a stepmom. She has had she has not helped raise me. She has done nothing for me. And with that being said, she could have been the person sending the nice things to school on Valentine's Day or on my birthday occasions. Or whatever. Me and her have the same birthday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. That's wild, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and her have the same birthday. So she could have been the person sending that stuff to the school because I can't just imagine my dad being that sweet.
Why not? My daddy used to.
Now that I'm older, I just don't know. Because who the fuck was spelling my name wrong?
It
can't be my dad. If he signed the birth certificate
What they were putting on there?
AARON.
Oh, the boy version.
Who's doing that? And they could have been like just telling the people who like sent this stuff to school that, you know, Aaron Campbell and they not expressing because you're not buying the girly things. You know what I mean? It's not the girly stuff that's being sent. So they just may have just assumed that it was a boy, Aaron. But who the fuck was spelling my name wrong? And who keeps sending me chocolate? I don't eat that shit. Who keeps So now that I say that, she may be the person like filling in the gaps there. Cause it couldn't have been, if it's him, he hell.
Your daddy was not misspelling your name. He might have been doing the chocolate. Maybe he didn't know your daddy was not misspelling.
I don't know. Somebody was doing it.
Call him right now. Ask my spell.
I'm gonna figure out that man and ask him that. But I definitely, he been doing something. Some ain't wasn't adding up there. I don't know who it was.
It wasn't.
So you don't call your dad's wife your stepmother?
No, I just be like my daddy wife. But I mean, it's the same thing. She didn't. Okay, let me figure out my thoughts. So now, we cool. Like, I mean, not that we never hated each other, but like there's conversation now. There's dialogue. She texted me and told me a state trooper was. So like it's there. Like, but before, like, because of. It was just a lot. So before, I used to be like real standoffish. I was never like rude or disrespectful or nothing like that. I was just very like standoffish. But I had to realize that whole situation, none of that had nothing to do with me. That wasn't my battle to fight. So why am I mad anyway? If everybody is at peace and everybody have moved past everything and everyone is kumbaya.
What do you mean everything? It was a cheating situation?
Yeah.
Mine was too. My dad married her. Yeah, so everybody that's involved is fine and dandy, is kumbaya. So why am I mad? I'll tell you why I'm mad.
I'll
tell you why I'm mad.
She's cool. Like
I'll tell you why I'm mad. You cool with it. But for me, it's like I used to be jealous of cousins. I have 2 cousins that I really have like really weird relationships with. And it has nothing to do with them. Love my cousins. But they had like a really, really active dad, and I did not really fuck with my cousins for real.
Because you was jealous of
I was jealous they had a great dad.
But what they got to do with you not liking the wife?
Because my dad and that lady did all that, which broke up my family. I didn't have the opportunity to grow up with my dad in the household.
Gotcha.
And then he over there, I have a little sister who I absolutely love. I spend time with. I could do a better job.
Yeah.
Right? But they got a happy family. Like my dad would tell me some crazy shit like I'm on your ass.
What you finna say?
Some crazy stuff like, oh, I can't be there because your little sister got to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, no, see, and that's another reason why. See, that wasn't my dad was still around, even though they wasn't married. Like, even him and my mom divorced, he's always been around. Like, so yeah, it wasn't like she took him away.
My dad was short too. He pull up, go to sleep on the couch. We both be asleep. He over there sleep after school. I'm over here sleep after school. We watch the game. We watch TV. We had plenty of phone calls. He pick me up, take me to Pizza Hut. All buffets when they had them buffets. All you can eat.
So he was there. He just wasn't in the house.
I don't give a damn about that.
You want him at home.
What did you say about memories and time and stuff like that? That's
no, I'm
always.
Saying, so that was just sometimes, or you just
my dad
wanted
was
him.
a weekly dad. But it was like that nigga can't tell you my favorite color.
Oh,
I'm talking about you. You missed what I said about the original story.
No,
I was just you did because you keep asking antagonizing questions. It's pissing me off. The memories that I felt like I should have had, like learning how to ride a bike, playing basketball. My dad was a basketball coach.
The core things.
Yeah, the core memories. Yeah. My dad was a basketball coach. My dad never taught me how to play basketball. My dad never worked me out. My dad never coached me. I was the athlete. I went D1 without him.
So do you ever go to his house?
Yeah, I can pull up and go down there.
Do you?
Yeah. Not often. Like when I come in town, I don't make it a presence to go down there and visit. He live in the country. That has no problem with that. I just, what's up, Pop?
So the sister is their child.
Mm.
Okay. See, my dad.
She look just like us too.
They don't. My little brother look like us, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah.
Love you. But yeah, but blended families, like, let's get more deeper into it. Like, divorces happen. It affects more than just the people who are divorced. Like you said, I really disagree with that. If everybody else is good with it, then why? Nah, somebody needs to explain to me how this happened.
I mean,
I've never had that conversation with my dad or my mom, like for real. Like my mom I know what happened from her perspective, but from him, I don't know how that trend. And I feel like there's always going to be a division, like with our growth as a relationship.
Excellent.
Because I'm very intelligent. You ain't never met my daddy. I give him an opportunity, but I feel like he started playing in my face. We gonna beef. Me and him a real deal beef. One of his favorite phrases is, "I don't care about the monkey being on my back. Me either, shit." And we just won't talk for a couple months. He'll call and I won't answer.
But now that you say that, so that's another part as to why I'm good, because me and my daddy talk. So I know, he done talk, because I straight up asked him why. Because I need to know. Yeah. And so we just had a whole conversation about it. Now, I've never really talked to my mom about it, but I kind of know. I mean, she was innocent. She was an innocent bystander. So, but yeah, I talked to my dad. So I guess that's another reason. Well, I mean, I've never talked to his wife about it. I don't think I'll have that conversation. But
Why not? Why not?
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
Why you won't have it with your?
I'm asking you a question first. I asked you because I'll happily answer it.
I just don't want to.
You don't want to hear what she has to say?
Nah.
Why?
Because then I might get mad all over again.
Thought you said it never bothered you. Everybody was good about it.
No, I ain't saying it never bothered me. It don't now because but okay. I just feel like if I asked it, I might not get the whole direct, straightforward truth. I don't know. But I mean, my dad, they probably got the same reasons, I'm sure. So his side, her side.
I be feeling like when people be talking, if I feel like you playing in my face and you're giving me a textbook answer, or y'all done got this story, that's gonna piss me off.
So So I just feel like it'd probably be a waste of time. But I mean, like I said, me and my dad had a conversation. We probably talked for like maybe an hour that day, or maybe longer than that, about just that. Yeah. So
I don't think the situation with my dad's wife and the why not has nothing to do with him and his actions, because he, like me, he's gonna do what he wants to do. That's like he has control. That she hasn't done anything for him not to be. I think she's very much so. I think just from experiences, if she thinks something is wrong, she's gonna tell him he needs to do X, Y, and Z. So it's not he chose to do what he did. However, I be feeling like I'm owed an apology.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel like all divorced parents should apologize to their kids, especially if it's like how you was young. Yeah. And then, like, I know Riri, so she has girls that are the same age. And so one of them, they're the same age as Riri.
Them folks was in school together?
In school together.
Outrageous.
So
he coming to everybody on the roll.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like, and even though my mama really, I mean, I feel like she should apologize to me too, though. Why? Because in my mind, not in my mind. I know my mama. So I know it's probably some things on her end, too, that could have been done differently that may have prevented the situation.
Yeah. So, mine, too. My mama just like me, too. She don't give a damn.
So yeah. But, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, moving on. Something that's more relevant to you guys, I think. Obviously, people don't think about the kids in the situation, but I don't think people should stay together for the kids, though.
That was gonna be my next thing.
Yeah, I think the best thing that ever happened, because this is gonna sound like, okay, which way?
Pick a side.
Pick a side. I think the best thing that ever could have happened in my life was for them not to be together. My mom was so nurturing and so loving, and just me. I am who I am because of Kathy Campbell, not in spite of it, because of her, like specifically alone. I can't imagine being in a house with a woman who's not happy.
my mama hard body, so that whole nurturing. I mean, of course I know my mama love us, but she hard body. I think the only time I done ever really seen my mama cry is like at church.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't really be showing emotion.
Yeah.
So then it'd be kind of hard to talk to her about certain stuff. That's why I had got her that book so she could fill it out and then I could just read it. But see, my dad, I talk to my dad about whatever. And it's just easy. Conversation just flow. But yeah, I would agree. Don't stay together just for kids, because then
it's probably 10 times worse.
Should you work on it and try? Yes. But if the trying is failing and it's not getting anywhere, just co-parents and be that.
Did your mom ever get remarried?
She did. Yeah, I really wasn't fooling with him either. I mean, not that I didn't like him. I don't know. I'm that kid that's just like, that ain't my mama, that ain't my daddy. So it really wasn't even, it ain't even nothing really just solely against my dad's wife, because I was really the same way when she got remarried. Yeah. I got my own mama and my own daddy. I mean, I'm going to respect y'all, clearly. But
I can get a little disrespectful. I won't even speak to you.
No, man.
Yeah, I got a lot better over the years. My dad had to check me one time, bro. I was in like junior high. I'm gonna tell you, this when I start hating people around me with good parents, like with two parents in the house. And it wasn't like anything towards them or I wasn't mistreating them. It was the jealousy that was internal jealousy inside. Like I wasn't shiesty and doing stuff, but it made me reflect on like, damn, I wish I had that, or I could be doing this if I had this or that. So for me, he had to check me because I had got to the point where I was comprehending, like I understood and I knew what I think I desired, and I wasn't speaking to her. I remember my dad like showed up to a game and he was like, hey, and she spoke to me too, and I was like, what's up, Dad?
You bad.
I don't give a damn. And he knew too. He had to meet me at the rim. Like, this, like you didn't speak to her. I said, I know. Now we looking at each other. Cause let's talk about it, Pop. Like, I'm one of those kids. Like, you got to go and meet me at the rim. Because I'm going to show you my emotion and I'm going to act. I'm not an internalizer.
And you know this.
You're an internalizer. I externalize.
She be fussing at me all the time. I just don't like confrontation.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Me neither, Siri. Ask her for further explanation.
If I get you in, Siri.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't like conference. Now, when it comes to guys, we can take it there. We can go. But like friends, family, I don't like confrontation. I don't like people being mad at me. I don't like hurting people's feelings. None of that. Yeah. So I bite the bullet on a lot of stuff for that reason.
I don't care.
But nah, I wasn't never like blatantly disrespectful. Yeah. But if I would go, there would be times when I would like go see them. And maybe I might clearly speak because I'm in her house. So I speak, but maybe I wouldn't talk no more to her while I was there the whole time. I mean, it's not that now, but then, yeah, I would do something like that. But same thing with my mama. Well, my mama divorced again. But when she might be, Mommy, are you the problem?
I got older and started realizing, like, I was like, my daddy, this probably was part of the problem. Because I'm sick of you. I know he was sick of you. When you get older, you start seeing stuff like, woman, you getting on my nerves.
Yeah. That's why I said, I mean, it's probably definitely some things that probably she could have did different to maybe try to, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I would I would go and like not speak. I mean, I would speak, but then that would be it until it got to what it is now.
Now
we be chilling.
We ain't even Facebook friends. I don't even know if I got my dad's wife's number, and it has nothing to do because what we gonna do? We ain't really gonna talk. She can get it from my little sister. Me and my sister talk. So I think my dad had went to the hospital. He had to go to the emergency room. He had something going on. I got a group text message. I was like, who is this? It was, I'm so grateful that she was like, told us.
Yeah.
We've had conversations with our dad, like, so if anything ever happens to you, post this. Anything ever happened to you, like, so how is this going to play out? Oh, she know what I want. I'm not gonna be included in anything that happened to you, bro. But okay,
You need to pray.
Pray for what?
God to work on your heart.
That man heart need to be right.
Both of y'all.
Because obviously he don't understand stuff like that. I'm like, cool, bro.
Both of y'all. Yeah, I got her phone number. I don't have her kids' phone numbers. But we friends.
Those are your stepsisters, though. Why you ain't got their numbers? Y'all don't talk at all?
No, I don't really see them. And we don't talk. No. I mean, we friends on social media. It ain't.
They only a couple years younger than you, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's not a beef or nothing. I don't see them. We just don't talk. But if we around each other, then we talk or whatever. Or, like, sometimes I talk to one of them, like, on Snapchat during football season or whatever. That's weird to say during football season. But that's like
so
when
your
we talk
dad never, like, had y'all and them at the same time and y'all went and done stuff?
Nah, I don't think. How you feel about that situation? I don't think they fool with my daddy like that. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's that. But nah, we ain't ever just all went out. I done went out to like eat with my dad and his wife though. We do that. Yeah, that's normal.
It's different for us. For me, when I was coaching at Arkansas State, is really when we started getting a little better. My dad would come up to the games, him, his wife, and my little sister. And then, like, we'd go out to eat, me and Rudy, and all eat and have a good time, laugh and talk. But, like, his wife would just really be quiet most of the time. So, I don't know, maybe it's a little odd for her.
Probably because y'all ain't talking to that lady.
No, I'll engage if I'm at a... Now, I've changed. I'm talking about when I was younger. So,
I've changed.
As my... Cause I mean when I said like she didn't, my dad did what he wanted to do. Like I don't just particularly blame her for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like my sister spends more time with us than anything. Like she'll come up and she'll stay at my sister's house. We all hang out. She comes by my mom's house and like hangs out. And my mom has no problem because my mom is like kids are innocent. Like she can come by, she eat. It was so weird. I thought she was gonna stay the night one time and I thought it was funny.
Logan does stay at my mama's house.
Yeah.
He called my granny. My actual granny.
Yeah.
He be like, tell granny I said hey.
So it's all love there. And she come by and kick it. It's no issues. But it's just like, I don't know if my dad did a good job of that introduction thing. I don't really think I ever just like had spent time with them. I know it was like to the point where, because when I got in high school, I really felt some way about it. Me and my dad told you we beef. So I was getting recruited to go to SIU. I'll never forget it. And that was like one of the only schools that was recruiting me at the time. And it was around the time that we was going to be going up through Illinois to go to Wisconsin for a family reunion. And my dad was, going to take me on a trip. I really preferred to be my mom, but my mom was one of those people, if it's best to do it this way, she like, go do that. And she don't really care that you want her to go with you. She going, well, let your daddy go with you, girl. This your daddy. She like that. So it was during the time of going to the family reunion. I'm like, okay, well, my sister and her kids need to come to the family reunion because I don't want to go on campus with you and your wife. Like, I want to be comfortable, like, when I go. Like, my daddy don't be there like that for real. I want to be comfortable when I go. Like, and then my daddy's the basketball coach. So it's odd. It's just weird. And he was like, I really, if your sister can't pay for all her and her kids to go to the family reunion, then, I'm not going to pay for them to go. So I'm like, then I ain't going. Take somebody else in my seat. I'm not coming. And then he was so mad because he had already paid for me to go. And, my sister was older at this time. She's 7 years older than me. So if I was still I think I was in 11th grade when this happened. So what is that, 17, 16 years old? Yeah. My sister, 22, 23, 24, she got 3 kids. So I'm like, I ain't going then, bro. Well, what you gonna do about your recruitment? We ain't going. I never went to the campus. I ain't going to SIU. I don't even care about getting recruited. That's how crazy I am. I don't care about that.
I already know how you.
Yeah.
God gotta work on your heart.
My heart is right. I just don't, if it ain't right, he wasn't right in that situation. It's your other kid, your kid got a lot going on. I think she was getting divorced at this time or something. It was something going on where she couldn't afford to go, but she wanted to go to the family reunion. Then we all ain't going then. Go with your family. That's what I said. I remember that because I get hateful.
Go with your family.
I get hateful. I was like, go with your family. He's like, you part of this family. I say, when and where?
Why you say that?
I mean it. I don't give a damn. I meant for it to hurt his feelings because I felt I'm one of those confrontational people, and when I start saying stuff, I really mean it. It only came out because we start arguing. Now I can tell you how I really feel.
So you remember when you was telling me that I need to have that conversation with my mama?
Did you?
Kinda.
Okay, well tell me what I need to do since you didn't.
You need to have a conversation with your daddy. You just said that you.
We good. Like,
No,
I can
you was
literally
like
talk to him and stuff like that.
Back up, cause a
What?
couple minutes ago you said that you think that one discussion that y'all ain't had might keep y'all from the growth. So just have it.
That man's 65.
So my mama's
That man's 65.
2, 3.
And at this point, I know my father. When I say, okay, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And then when I come back and tell you, because we finna start beefing. Hey, guys, we going to return to this episode. We going to do some Patreon, something. Y'all are going to pull up when we done, I'm telling you. But the purpose of this ain't just having us break down about our lives. It's the effect that it has on like kids when you have divorces and you blended families. And most of us don't be blending them right. Because why you ain't spend time with them kids? You don't even talk to your sisters and stuff like that. And then you don't deal with her. I done told you, and I'm transparent. I told you I really don't rock like that. I love my little sister. She can come stay with me. I hang out. I go visit her. I go to her games. I do all this different stuff. At least I try to be there. But it's just odd.
No, we ain't blending right.
Yeah, we ain't blending right.
I mean, no, because it got to start with like the people. I don't think we be introducing. When you find out they already married.
They together. They together.
It don't be no trying to get to know each other.
There's no intentionality in it, is it?
It's just, this my wife. This my lady.
Is that why you would never date anybody with kids?
No, I would get to know kids. I love the kids. Y'all know that. I love the kids. I'm just traumatized from the drama that come with it.
Yeah.
And then this might sound crazy, but another reason why I don't really want to talk to nobody with kids, because when I have my first child, I want us to be confused together. Learn how to do this parent thing together. Have these first moments together. I don't want you to already know. I mean, some stuff we would already know. I don't know. I just want to be confused together. Let's learn to parent together. And I don't have the desire to have to want to be like meeting with dropping off and meetups and weekends.
Oh, that's the worst.
I don't have
That's
the
the
desire
worst.
to be doing all that. I'm not saying nothing to get. That's just me. I don't have the desire to be doing that, dropping off and picking up and switching and gotta meet this one there and that one there.
That's the worst. The homies have the hardest time with drop up and pick off of their kid. I'm glad I don't have a baby mother.
And I feel like a lot of people gonna always be connected. And I don't got time to be
That back and forth. Ooh.
I just don't.
The ghetto.
I don't.
Hey man, hey, let's go and get into it. I dated
What?
a single mom one time.
And
I
what?
dated a single. That was my second girlfriend. Loved her to death. Really
How
thought
that
I was
go?
gonna
How
be
was
with her.
it?
She went back to her baby daddy. I loved her kid. When I see her kid now, I seen her kid at a game, and I'm like, it's like we both looking at each other like. And I just don't think the kid really old enough to really know that, okay, that's Aaron. Like, Aaron used to be in my life.
I
was
dated
interesting.
I dated somebody with kids. Girl, I went to a parent-teacher conference one time.
Oh, now you running out. Because did the kid's mom know you went to the parent-teacher conference?
I don't think the mama was really part of his life like that.
Oh, okay.
He had been pretty much raised by the girlfriend that was there before I came in the picture.
Oh, okay.
But I was like dropping off at football practice, picking up at the football games. Why was I doing that?
Is these the people that I know?
Yes.
That dude, his moment in his life.
Oh, well, see, it was portrayed to me.
Yeah, he a liar.
you
He's
know,
a liar.
I'm just taking what I was given.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And And I'll tell you how I know when we can jump off the pod. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I wasn't that deep. She was like 2, maybe 3. Maybe 2, 3.
I don't
something
think
like that.
other than that, I don't think I done
Yeah, I love that kid.
dated nobody.
I
with
was
kids.
gifting, great at gifts, doing stuff for the kid, making sure it's inclusive type things. But yeah, what'd he say? Fuck my ex. Fuck my ex. Drake. You broke my heart.
I don't know. But now I feel like everybody got kids. And it's just like,
Yeah, how you gonna
I'm
find you a
doomed.
single man without a kid?
I don't know, because we getting up there now.
Yeah.
So
They out there,
they
though.
somewhere, right?
out
It's
there.
it's somewhere.
But you're not opposed to a blended family. Ha! That was a real sigh. That was it had a shake to it.
The Lord gonna have to. The Lord gonna have to tell me like, this right here is your husband. I'm gonna have to hear it clear as day like that for me to sign up to be with somebody that have kids. Cause I just don't. I don't know. That's maybe like I might can do 1 if he had 1. 2, any more than that. Yeah.
You said how many?
I said he might can have 1. I might could do maybe 1. 2.
Okay, I thought you said 10, huh? That threw
No.
me off. I said, so Cam. So Cam is
No.
cool.
That's what, like that other situation that.
I love kids, but I feel like
Never.
your baby daddy got to be dead or in jail.
Damn. I mean,
I just want to be clear because
I mean, I agree, though.
I truly believe that these people don't leave them alone.
they don't. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm
I can't trust
telling you, they do not leave them alone. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. They do not leave them alone. Okay, they just don't. So yeah, maybe the mama do. Oh, I don't want nobody to be dead, but jail. She could be in jail. I don't want her to be dead, but she can be behind bars. We'll take that. But
Yeah, dead or in jail for me. That's probably best at this point. Because once that's my kid moving forward. I don't got this
And then
situation
that'd
now.
be another thing.
But I got a dog. That might be just as bad.
That's another thing that people need to take into consideration. Like when they have kids, but like before they let the people meet the kids, and then like being sure that like, okay, this is somebody that I really want to be with. Because when people be attached to their kid, get attached to the kid, and then y'all break up, now little Ray dead gone.
I know somebody who their dad, she has a daughter with a guy who had a girlfriend. The girlfriend was basically her co-parent who did a really, really good job. And she's no longer with the guy anymore, but she didn't got married. But they take care of the girl still. Like it's still her daughter. That's so dope to me. And it's very possible for them to have those relationships, but they just being adults, like real deal. She didn't stop talking to her. You triggered me to say that when you said when people break up, okay, now I don't have access to the kid anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should still be there. Maybe not.
You probably should, but I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Why? You
I
fake
don't
as
want
hell.
no attachments.
Fake as hell, bro. Well, when kids get old enough to have their own phone and stuff like that, that's different.
That's why just people with kids is not for me. That's just not. That's not.
It could be messy. Because what if the relationship with the kid ain't good?
And now
they telling.
We in Tokyo trying to find plane tickets to come back home.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that. Like, no.
I don't have that problem now.
No.
It's the dog for me. But I don't got no problem.
She be mistreating the dog.
How?
Well, you don't be mistreating
Yeah, I
her, but
better
you
say how. Go ahead,
You
tell
be
her how.
talking to her crazy, though.
She be deserving it.
No, she don't.
She be deserving it.
Poor dog. Just
What's the
wanna-
dog name?
Carisha.
She know her name too. Kyrisha Lachey. She be like, she be so turned up.
So-
the dog named Kyrie.
Y'all gonna co-parent with the dog if anything?
We not doing a
wanna
good
happen?
job. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want no aid.
You think she'll still be there for your boys? If y'all
I think so.
was to-
I think so for sure. Yeah. She spoil them more than I do.
Yeah.
No.
Just be considerate. But when you doing stuff, like like we said before, if you're married, yes, try to make it work. But if that ain't working, go on y'all separate ways.
I think conversations should be had.
Cause I know somebody that stayed in a marriage for some years for their kids, and they was miserable.
Did the kids know?
Yeah.
Why you said? Yeah. Fight that move. You dead.
And,
Serious.
The kid had told the parent that they needed to divorce.
Yeah.
Because they could tell that the parents was not happy. Kids know. Kids be knowing that. They smarter than you think. And they pay attention to everything. So
I didn't know. Obviously, I was too young. I didn't like even understand the repercussions of so my school was really good now that I think about it. Monticello had a program with the counselors where like all the people with the divorced parents had to get pullouts. You know how they do pullouts for speech and stuff like that? We had a pullout once a month to come see the counselor for counseling. Who the hell signed us up for that? But that was so great.
They should have signed me up.
People was in there crying. Like, we was watching these videos, like, is it Barry's fault that his parents are together? And, like, they would, like, give us candy and stuff as we came, and I'm in there for the candy. I'm super turned for the pullout. I'm finna get pulled out. I ain't got to be in class. I'm finna get some candy? Hell no, it ain't Barry's fault. It ain't Barry's fault. I'm happy. Like, I'm really turned up at the pullout. It wasn't, I wrote a paper about this in like, I was in Comp 1 when I was in the 12th grade. And I wrote a paper about it like, the distaste for candy. That's what it was called. And I can't even remember what kind of essay it was supposed to be, but basically, my birthday is on Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Candy.
I used to really like candy. Matter of fact, I got a couple cavities. Like, I got feelings from that. And once I got older, I stopped liking candy. And I don't know why. Like, I just did not like candy.
I don't really like candy that much either, but I used to like it a lot too.
Yeah, I don't like candy.
I now still eat it.
And it was like junior high when I stopped. Like junior high, intermediate school, I'm like, I don't like candy no more. That's not. Come Halloween, I don't want it. But I think it's because I'm traumatized from that.
From Barry now.
Going in there.
Going to get that candy from watching Barry.
Like that. It could be something completely different, but that's what I wrote the essay about. Like, I don't do candy anymore because I related to the divorce counseling stuff. No, I could be reaching, but it sounded good for the paper. But I really did. I don't fool with it. I don't like it. But I used to come tear it up, boy. Tear it up. Just go crazy.
Whew. Well, if your relationship or marriage is rocky, sit down and think about what would be best for your family. If you have a blended family, spend time with all of them. Everybody. Get to know each other. You need to come up with a plan. You come up with a plan for everybody to see it, feel valued, seen, and heard. Yeah. Because at the end of the day... Don't be like us. Don't be disrespectful and awkward and... Shit. Don't
Kids, be like me.
No.
The man that changed. The man... No, I'm just playing.
So, yeah. All the things. All of those things.
Okay.
We done showed out today.
What's your ick?
Let me go to my handy dandy list of icks. Which one I want to do today? Bullying.
You done bullying before.
I did? Okay. Oh, I know. Tissue. It goes over, so you can just pull it. Not under to yank it.
It's the same motion.
No, see?
It's the same motion. That's so petty. It's the same motion. Okay.
No, it's not. Okay, somebody leave in the comments and tell me if I'm crazy or not, because that like irritates. Like, you know, when people have the smoke coming out their ears and the fire on their head, put the tissue over. And I know I can't be the only person
that
weird. Feel that way.
Okay. My ick, victims. Somebody who do something to somebody else and then they play the victim. I really don't dislike that. What is that, a narc? Is that a line with being a narc? because there's no way that you thought you did something to somebody else and their response wasn't what you expected to be, and it was a lashback because you did something to them, and then all of a sudden, I don't know why they would do that or why they would say that.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
You know what you did. You
know
threw
what
that
you
rock,
did.
now you trying
And
to hide your hand.
I was gonna say that. I really dislike that, a victim. You know what you did. I'm tired of going back and forth with people. All right, here we go.
No. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Weekly Heat. Weekly Heat.
What we got?
All right, let's keep it simple.
I'm not doing this with you.
Let's keep it simple this week. Always go with the choice that scares you the most, because that's the opportunity that will grow you the most. We stay scared that I don't know. I don't know when it jump. You know, life is just like, what is this called?
Jump rope. Not hopscotch. Double dutch.
Double dutch. Life is like double dutch. When I'm gonna jump? When I'm gonna jump? You either gonna jump and miss and have to try again, or you gonna jump and it's gonna go right. Either or, you don't really know, but the opportunity to experience is gonna grow you the most when you're scared. Don't be so scared to just jump right into it, bro.
Oh, I needed that one, friend.
Yeah, you did.
I needed that one.
But I think you're jumping right now, friend.
I'm trying.
You're jumping right now, and I want to tell you I'm super proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
See,
Wrap it up.
She don't want to see. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things. See y'all next week.
Peace.
I be damned if I don't get it for my children's children. And that's real.